So we got a lot of information recently about characters in Jujutsu Kaisen, and today I just want to talk about one in particular, which is the information we get about Geto. Not Geto with the crew or Geto with Gojo, but like just Geto. Now, forgive the many grammatical error in the writing, but the gist of it is Geto came to the dorms before Gojo and Shoko, and he presumably came from a countryside. And while he was unpacking, he called his mom, like, mommy or mom, I'm in the dorms now, I just got here, blah, blah, blah. The usual stuff you do when you travel. So from this type of behavior, we could presume that he was actually really loved at home and he was kind of somewhat of a mama's boy. Now, knowing all of this information, keep in mind that this person who is loved by his family, this person who is close to his mother and whatnot, is the same person that killed both his father and his mother. Now, you could relate the situation to something like what Itachi did, killing them because of an idea or because of a thing that they wanted to do. But the difference about both situations is that while Itachi's case was something that had been going on for a while, the father was fully aware of it, the mother was fully aware of it, it was something that had been building up. So everyone that was involved fully knew that this shit was going to be like this. Whereas in Geto's case, he came back home. He would have just come back home the first time they have seen him in like a really long time. Maybe like he'd be making phone calls with them all throughout his stay in Jujutsu Tech, and the only time period they didn't really hear anything about him or hear from him would be when he was going through his depression cycle. But the very next time they saw their son, the very next time that they saw their boy that they loved so much, the very next time that they saw the boy that they spent money to move from whatever countryside that he usually lives to Tokyo, that, my son lives in Tokyo and shit. He comes in and he looks at them with that eye that he has of total disgust. That eye of, it's because of you guys that us Jujutsu sorcerers are dying. That eye of y'all are inferior and don't deserve to live. Just imagine that is the eyes that his loving mother saw before she died. And like, what could make it even worse is if he actually called his parents monkeys.